Hey witches, this is Lorelai. I just wanted to I was just going through YouTube, kind of like watching some videos, hanging out, doing my thing, and I was watching a video by HearthWitch. She was talking about candle magic, and she was talking about how there are two main types of candle magic that she knows of. There's like a European style and I guess a North American style. One of the ones that the European style she was talking about, just for those of you who haven't seen the video. Sorry, my hair's bothering me. Anyway, for those of you who haven't seen the video, the European style deals more with the element of fire, the actual flame, and not the candle itself. So you can reuse the same candle several times because it's just a candle. Like, who cares? And you're just dealing with the flame on top of the candle. So she was talking about how it's cost effective and that kind of thing. The other style, which is more North American, is representative magic, where you specifically choose a candle based on its color, possibly its scent. It's like you may dress it with runes, crystals, markings, herbs, all sorts of things, and you can charge it in advance and then use it whenever. And I wanted to make this video response because I do things a little bit differently. I kind of mix the two, which I found really interesting. I know that there's this like rule, I guess, that you're supposed to, especially in representative magic, you're supposed to let the candle burn all the way down to release all of the energy and all that stuff. And I don't do that. There's a reason I don't do that. My husband is terrified of candles, honestly. So I like candles about this size. I have some votives, I have some tea lights, but I like these. I like the candles that are about half this height, but maybe a little bit farther around, like what are they called? They're like pillar candles. I like the taller pillar candles, but I like the pillar candles that are about this tall. I like candles with a little bit of body to them, because I feel like they're not just gonna fall over, I guess. So those are the candles I prefer. I tend to choose candles, the color, and a lot of times the scent. Scent actually more so than color, based on the working that I want to do. But mostly because of my husband's fear of burning the house down and fire and that kind of thing, I don't let the candle burn out by itself. I've told him if I put it in a fire-safe vessel, it'll be fine, blah, 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 blah. He doesn't believe me. He doesn't care. He's terrified, so it's like, all right, whatever. So anyway, this is actually a spell candle that I have used before. Obviously, it's yellow / orange, depending on how you want to look at it, I guess. So I believe I probably used this for happiness or some sort of energy when I was feeling down or feeling like low on energy or something. But it smells very flowery, like springtimey. Anyway, how I tend to use these is I still don't really necessarily put my energy into the candle itself. I still put my energy into the flame, and I burn the candle for a certain amount of time and I snuff it out. And then I may do that for a certain number of days for a certain period of time after that, but it still doesn't obviously burn the entire candle down. So it's not necessarily like the 7-day candles that a lot of people use. And if I finish with the spell work before I finish with the candle, then I've put my energy into the flame more so than I have the candle. So I just cleanse the candle and I can reuse it later. I don't usually dress my candles. I have not in the past. The only time I've ever dressed my candles actually are the candles that I use to represent the quarters in my circle. And I dress them for the specific quarter, for the specific element that they represent. So my blue water candle has the alchemical symbol for water and has water carved into it. And the air, I have another yellow candle kind of like this but larger. It's carved for air. The green one is carved for earth, and I've got a red one that's carved for fire. But those are the only ones I've ever dressed, actually. And I use them over and over and over because they represent the elements that they represent. So yeah, I guess I kind of mix European candle magic with North American candle magic a little bit. I didn't even realize I did that. But I kind of thought that was a little bit long for just a comment on her video, so I just wanted to share it here. I did also want to thank HearthWitch for sharing her thoughts on candle magic. I really appreciated them, and I'd only really heard of the North American magic, and so I just thought I was like doing my own thing, when really I guess I was mixing two that I didn't even know of the other one. So that's really kind of cool, actually. I learned something new today. So I wanted to thank HearthWitch for her video and for teaching me something new. Awesome. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I would love to know how you guys do candle magic differently than everybody else. So leave some comments down below and let me know how you work your candle magic differently. Thanks. Bye, guys.